Good morning, these are my note cards.
Hi, I'm Sydney.
Hi, I'm Evie.
Hi, I'm Emily.
Good morning, everyone. I want you each to imagine a world where there's no pollution. A world where oceans were free of plastic, there's clean air around you, and there's no water pollution. Our world has become so polluted due to mankind and other causes. This possibility of having a clean environment could become a reality if we all take action in this issue. Taking a stand against pollution cannot be done by one person. Everyone has to take an act against pollution in order for it to happen. After countless hours of research, I intend to persuade my audience about how to make an effort to minimize pollution because landfills have become polluted in recent years, air quality has decreased, and water sources have become polluted by chemicals and other causes. First, we will discuss how landfills have become polluted with garbage. According to National Geographic, insufficient trash collection systems, such as garbage pickup, as well as trash disposal systems, have inflicted harm upon the environment. Further, littering done by citizens also affects the environment. National Geographic further reports that contaminants such as oils, dyes, and inks further leak into the soil after not being properly disposed of. The effects of these issues include National Geographic reports in their article that trash impacts plants' abilities to grow and reproduce, as well as animals consume these trash and other pollutants, which causes serious harm or even death in some cases. National Geographic further reports that toxic chemicals contaminate the soil, causing harms to humans, plants, and animals. Solutions to these issues include National Ocean Service reports that practicing recycling, volunteering, properly disposing of chemicals, recycling, and educating others about how to help the environment can all help. National Geographic further reports that laws for proper disposal and littering can be enforced with fines, such as in Virginia, there's a $500 fine if you litter on the roadways. Now that we have discussed how landfills have become polluted, let's discuss how air quality has decreased in recent years. Air quality has steadily decreased in recent years. According to National Geographic, smoke from factories, emissions from cars, the burning of fossil fuels, as well as the releasing of pollutants from natural disasters, such as volcanoes, release pollutants into the environment, further causing harm. In this article, Warren Larson in The Challenge of Air Pollution reports that indoor air pollution, which is pollution occurring due to the use of fossil fuels in cooking or heating within homes, as well as outdoor air pollution, which is pollution from the combustion of fossil fuels in industry. National Geographic further reports that greenhouse gases, which are naturally occurring causes of environmental pollution such as methane and carbon dioxide, are also vital to life, but also release pollutants in the environment and further cause harm. National Geographic further reports that health effects such as difficulty breathing, eye irritation, cancer, and death from these causes further happens. In this article, Warren Larson, in the article The Challenge of Air Pollution, over 3 billion people were affected by indoor air pollution, as well as 2 billion people affected by outdoor air pollution in urban environments. National Geographic further states that burning fossil fuels has affected the amount of greenhouse gases in the environment, which causes global warming as temperatures increase. Solutions to these problems include National Geographic reports that the US, as well as other governments, have passed laws restricting the use of chemicals and pollutants. Something known as CFCs, which are chlorofluorocarbons, have been used in aerosol cans in the past. These chemicals further impact the ozone layer as they weaken them, causing harm on the environment. National Geographic further reports that agreements such as the crypto protocol in the United Kingdom make an effort to minimize the amount of greenhouse gases in the environment, further meeting air quality standards. The US has not signed this agreement since they are one of the largest greenhouse gas producers in the world. Now that we have discussed how air pollution has decreased in recent years, let's discuss how water sources have become polluted. Water sources have become polluted in recent years. According to Robert Hennigan in his article Water Pollution, runoff from urban, rural, farm, forest, as well as forest lands further release chemicals into the environment, inflicting harm. Ineffective sewage treatment facilities, as well as waste from factories, further cause this pollution. National Geographic further reports that natural contaminants such as oil, fossil fuels, leak into waterways and cause harm upon animals. Further, National Geographic reports that fertilizers as well as chemicals from industrial processes leak into the water sources and cause harm. Other causes include oil spills and mining. Mines use what is known as acid mine drainage, where the acid removes the coal from the mines. This acid leaks into the water and causes harm. The oil from oil spills kills aquatic life because fish and other aquatic life are unable to reproduce and survive in these conditions. Effects of these include Talish Conti, in his article Confronting the Plastic Pollution Pandemic, report that plastic particles have been found in food and water sources. The average person is believed to have consumed 5 grams of plastic each week. This may cause cancer and even death in some cases. National Geographic reports that contaminants leak into water sources. Solutions to these issues include the National Ocean Service reports that properly disposing of chemicals, using fertilizer with caution, properly disposing of trash, and planting trees can all help water sources and prevent runoff of these chemicals into the environment. National Geographic further reports that governments develop laws making it illegal to pollute waterways by enforcing these fines. Laws may develop these safer practices for chemical use for these people. Virginia has a littering fine, which I believe is about $500, so offenders are fined that. I hope each and every one of you will consider our impact on the environment and take action to minimize pollution. Now that you know how land has become polluted, air quality has decreased, and our water sources have become polluted, I hope each and every one of you will consider and take action on these things. Going back to the introduction, we must imagine a world where there's no pollution, a world where their pollutants are not spread throughout the environment, and we must take action to protect the environment. By doing so, we can organize roadside cleanups, educate others, recycle, make sure we are cautious, and take action instead of being a bystander in this issue. Thank you all for listening to my speech. I hope you all have a wonderful day.